Hey, you champion. This is Boomy Moore from PowerPersonified.com. And I told you I'd be making a series of videos just to get you knowing a little bit more about me, to know that, yes, I'm real. I really care. I am a living, breathing human just like you who is really interested in your success. So I want you to know my background. I want you to know where I came from, where I'm going, how I'm helping people. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my childhood because I want you to know about that. You know, right now I'm in the process of learning how to think even bigger. I think pretty big. When you're talking about thinking about building a $100 million company, that's pretty big. But I'm working on thinking even bigger. But here's the question. Why is it that most people think small? Why do you think that most people think small? Well, the reason why most people think small is because most of us think like those around us. And the average person has small thinking. Why do they have small thinking? Because the people they were around had small thinking. But when you can get around the right circle and you can get around people who think bigger, then you start thinking in what's possible. Wow. If they can do it, I can do it too. God is no respecter of persons. Man, they did that. They achieved that. Maybe I can go ahead and do the same thing too. If I do what they did, I can get the results that they got. Well, as a child growing up, I was very privileged to have two awesome parents, Zeke and Jerry Stewart. Parents grew up poor in Baltimore City, but in the 80s, somebody introduced them to a business model, which was network marketing. And at that time, the company was A.L. Williams. Do any of you remember that? A.L. Williams. It was an insurance company. And my mother was a school teacher making very little money. My father had gone from working at Bethlehem Steel Company to getting into real estate. And now someone was telling him about network marketing, selling insurance. And they got started in that back in the 80s. And guess what? Like anybody else, they really struggled. But they stuck and they stayed. And guess what happened, guys? After 3 years in the business, going through lots of hard times and challenges, they started making some money. And after 3 years, my mother was able to make an income of $85,000 a year, her third year in business. So, and that was like part time while she was teaching school. So, what do you think she did? Yes, right. She fired her boss and she started doing the business full time. Well, I think the next year after that, she got into a six-figure income. Then her and my father started doing the business together, right? So I wanted to give you that backstory. So I'm a child seeing all of this. And in the process, they get some really great mentoring from the great Art Williams, billionaire. Now, A.L. Williams has become Primerica. That happened, I think, back in 1991, 1990. So you may have heard of Primerica Financial Services. But they got their start as A.L. Williams. But let me tell you about this man, Art Williams. Man, you're talking about a coach to the field. You're talking about being a great leader, somebody that has that toughness in them, somebody that has that bulldog determination. I mean, to be able to take a company from nothing to beating a 100-year-old company Prudential, you know you got to have something special in you. Being able to lead people to create I mean, over, I don't know how many millionaires that he had in his organization, and hundreds, right? Thousands of six-figure earners. But here's the cool thing, guys. As a child, I got to hear all this positive talk. And the positive talk that came from Art went into my parents, and then they spewed it into me. I would go to the meetings and I would hear him saying, man, I want it so bad I can't stand it. I'm so excited I can't stand it. Man, you got to get up every day and you got to fight for what you want. You got to fight for your goals and dreams. You got to get up and be excited. If something great happens, man, you be excited. If something bad happens, guess what? Get even more excited and fired up. You got to want this thing so bad that you can taste it. And when things go good, guess what? Just do it. Just go out there and keep on doing what you're doing. When things go bad, what you need to do, you need to keep on doing it. Folks, I'm telling you, to be a child, a young teenager, And to grow up hearing all this positivity, I know it implanted something in me. Now, believe me, I still have my story of struggle. You can see that on another previous video. But I'm telling you, there's something that got into my subconscious that said, man, I want to be somebody. I want to do some great things. And my parents who started from nothing, poor in Baltimore, father, no degree, mother, first person, her mom didn't have a degree. First person in her family to get one. And now they're making a six-figure income back in the 1980s. I'm like, if they did that, getting up to $50,000 a month, I can do it too. So I'm telling you. And once they left that business, they were in some other businesses, and the majority of what they touched, they were able to build up into a strong five-figure monthly income. So I'm looking at them people, my parents. I'm like, it's no reason if they did that, well, I shouldn't be doing it too. And so, in this process, personal development was so important to my family. My father would read the books, and I would see him setting goals, and I would see him writing affirmation cards and all that kind of thing. And at 12 years old, he made me read Think and Grow Rich, right? So I'm blessed that I got that stuff planted in me. And even though there was a course of time where, man, if you look at me from the outside, I was failing miserably. Deep down, that was buried somewhere. It just had to kind of work itself up and come out. And boy, has it come out. I am feeling just so, so blessed that now I'm taking what I learned from my parents, from Art Williams, and from other mentors along the way, from books, from seminars, from being in this awesome industry of network marketing that now for me has put me into my own personal development business. It's just been a great journey. And now I'm here to help you to take my 2 decades of experience, and even going back further, because I got some things that I learned when I was a child being in that wonderful environment. And now I'm here to help you. So what I'd like for you to do, you can give me a call if you want to talk. My number, 443-864-9440. It will ring right to my cell phone. But I want you to visit powerpersonified.com. That will lead you to my fan page, and visit my tribe. Join our tribe, Power Personified Tribe, on Facebook. Click join, and we'd love to have you as a part of that wonderful, positive, uplifting, edifying environment. So I got a lot of great things to offer. More than anything else, I want to see you win. I want to help you through on your journey. Let's see how we can connect and what I can do to add value to your life. Okay? So I just wanted to let you know a little bit more about me. This video went 3 minutes longer than I had intended. Hope you're still watching. And with that, just remember, you are more powerful than you know. This is Boomy Moore, Power Personified, signing off. Give me a call, 443-864-9440.